What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing Warships Season 46, the bugged season. But I just wanted to show you how we got to rank 20 on day 1. So you can see I've just won my last battle. We got 13 stars. So we're going to collect that rank 20 chest. And that got us to 20. So luckily, I think before I start this video, I'm going to start with a caveat that I've been lucky, very lucky that I've not been hit by the bug that seems to be plaguing everyone right now. I'm not sure why, but it's a travesty and Supercell need to sort it out ASAP. I don't know how they can even fathom of releasing something out to the world like that in just such an incomplete state. Like, it's ridiculous. Having said that, tanks. Tanks have been the godsend for me this day 1. And I know this is not going to be for everyone, but hear me out. I think tanks are going to be good for the next couple of days. And the reason I say that is if you can get the tank, if you can get the tanks, you get some troop health, get the Sky Shield to stop all the heavy attacks, and more important, you should be enough to basically steamroll anyone at 3ER. The moment you've got the critter launchers and at least 60% building damage, seems to be able to hold people at bay. So what I'm doing is, what I've managed to do is this sort of base where I leave these 2 engine rooms exposed. And I have this engine room up here with the Sky Shield, and I put all 3 critter launchers here. And generally, everyone seems to fizzle. So, I don't think we've had a single hit that has managed to get all my bases. Yep, so basically what they do is if you see a 2 base, if you see 2 engine rooms, usually they've tried to go and get this one. If you do see a 1... usually what they've done is they've tried to smoke to the back, clear all this, but then they've got no chance of getting this one because they've used the GBE to flare to the back. So, yeah, heavies, 60% building damage. You can see I've opened this GBE node out, and this is basically before 4ER. Hopefully I have a couple of 4ER hits in here. But the plan is basically now that I've got everything, get the engine rooms, get the building health, and then boom cannons. Boom cannons over rocket launchers. The boom cannons have a lot more value. So the reason I'm using tanks is you can decide to go straight to 4ER, but if you go to 4ER and you're stuck with heavies or Zookas, right, you really don't have any value even if you get to the Grenadiers and probably until the mechs. So can you really wait that long? If you're stuck in, let's say, 16, 17, I think you definitely need the troop health regardless. The moment people have rocket launchers, you're going to need that troop health. And everyone's going to park their engine rooms at the back, and meaning you're just going to get percentage. You're barely going to get 1 ER. So how do you combat that? That's where the tanks come into play. So let's see a couple of hits. I'm going to try and show a 4 ER. So this is a 3 ER, so we'll start with this first. But I also have max artillery. So I go with 6 tanks, 1 heavy. I have brick with battle loaders. I barred out the critter launchers. And basically what I want to do is, these heavies can defend against these. You can see I'm clearing these weird defenses. The reason being is I want the critter launchers to be exposed so that when the tanks get up here, they target these critter launchers. So you can see I've got brick, I've got the heavies. I'll clear that. I'll smoke so that the heavies don't trigger the launchers. Clears both of them in 1 hit. And then we get that in about 230. But it's a guaranteed win every time. So the only chance that they've got is if they manage to finish my base in as fast a time. So you can see they try and get the Sky Shield. They barred out one of the critter launchers. but then pretty much all the GBE is gone. So they can't really do anything else, and you can see the critter launchers just keep them at bay. They'll try and reflare here, but then this critter launcher will get them. So they can get 2, or they can get 1 ER, but can't really get the other. Right, let's try and find a 4 ER. I think it's this one. Yep, there you go. So with boom cannons, I will land 5 tanks. Bard out this middle boom cannon. I'll bring 3 heavies, battle orders. I'll get rid of these 2. Smoke here. Clear these boom cannons. Flare back. So I want to get out of the critter launcher range. You can see that this critter launcher didn't help. And then they'll clear the critter launchers, flare them out. And then I've got nothing else that can hit me whilst I get these rest of the engine rooms. There we go. Let's actually look at that guy's hit. So on this replay, usually if they're 4 AR right now, it means they've got all heavies, they don't have any Zukas. They'll try and art these out, and they'll try and go for the other ER. But it basically means they can get 2, but they got no chance of getting this 3rd. So with the tanks, you've got a chance of a full clear on a 4 ER. The only time I will say that it's going to be a bit tough is if you have max level boom cannons. So you can see another boom cannon attack here. This guy went mortars, same thing. We cleared this boom cannon. I'll try and clear this one. This is where the extra GBE comes in handy. Battle orders. So you can see the 2 critter launchers here. I'm trying to clear this. I flare the boom cannon, flare the critter launchers, and then I flare back here. And then suddenly I'm in a good spot. I can hit the engine rooms with nothing to worry about. Flare. And we get the finish. We'll see his replay. So he gets this critter launcher. But he tries going on all heavies, and you can see he's pretty much stuck here. He's already losing a lot of heavies. And he pretty much fizzles. Right? He barts this one out and doesn't even get the sky shield on that one. Let's get the last one. I think I can show you a 4 ER, so this guy went rockets. So if there's no boom cannons, it's actually a lot easier. Barred out the cannons, use the heavies, battle orders. Then once the critter launchers are in range, I smoke the heavies so that the tanks will target the critter launchers. I'll flare here so that sometimes they'll target this critter launcher. They'll get the machine gun. Then once you're here, it's easy. So this guy's rank 19, same thing. I think he's tried my base about 4 times now, and I haven't seen him get a single one or a single clear. So he'll bot this one out. He'll use Heavy Zuka, Iron Will, and then you can see the critter launchers just kind of destroy him. And he's able to flare onto that one, and then he retreats. So he's got no chance of getting this 3rd one. So, there we go. I think 60 building damage is enough, honestly. You could probably go less. I'm kind of torn between sort of getting a bit more gunboat now or saving for that building health. I don't think rockets are going to have any value, really. At least tick 3 should be fine, but having max level boom cannons, the only attacks where I fizzled are max level boom cannons because I just don't have enough GBE to clear, to artillery the boom cannons out, because you need at least 4 artillery. Whereas compared to like tick 3 or tick 4, you only need 3. So max those boom cannons out as much as you can, and that's what I'll be doing. So we are... So yeah, there's only 2 people I've lost against. One is number 1, and then I think it was Big Bear. Alfredo I managed to beat pretty easy. He's also another tank player. But yeah, we're 8th global right now. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and good luck on the seas. I hope all the bug issues are resolved. I hope Supercell come back to us and actually provide a fix. Give everyone a 6 out of 6 chests. I think we all deserve it, especially for the ones affected. And for the rest of you guys who have been lucky enough to not get affected, I will see you on the seas, my friend. See you guys.